4, Mr. Mays pled true to failure to report and failure to pay court-assessed fees.
Notice how the judge isn't buying excuses here. This is a classic judicial frustration moment, when someone only straightens up once prison is on the table. It's like waiting until the fire alarm goes off before looking for the exit.
Hold on a second, let me go back. So it looks like, do you want to put on any evidence with regard to counts 2 and 3, the education program and the MRT?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can call your first witness, Mr. Nichols.
I swear to you.
Yes, would you please raise your right hand, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth?
Quick legal breakdown. Deferred probation basically means the court hits pause on the conviction. If you play by the rules, the charge can disappear. But if you mess up, that pause button slams back to play, and you're stuck with the conviction.
Truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you.
Ms. Joseph, how long have you been supervising Mr. Pace?
Since April of 2002.
And during that time, was he ordered to participate in the GED?
Yes.
Has he completed that?
No, sir.
Did he provide you the verification that he was participating?
No, sir.
Are you aware of the issue he outlined in the letter to the court that he claims he made progress while the ISF, those credits to be accepted by the program? Do you know what that issue is?
I read it in this.
Do you know anything else about that? What the takes credit? Okay. But did he give you the verification that he's been participating in that? Okay. Moving on, was he also ordered to participate in the Moral Reconation Therapy program?
Yes.
And has he participated in that? What level of participation has he done in the MRT program?
He has not even begun to start it. However, while we were waiting to come to court for this, they have since discontinued for a period of time until they hire someone to offer the class. And we will again, but it's just worthwhile to note that while we were waiting, somebody retired. And so we had to hire
At what point did they suspend the MRT program?
March of this year.
Okay. But during the years he's been on probation, not making progress.
Yes.
Okay. And so should he be?
This is where the judge's patience meter starts flashing red. Not starting required programs isn't just procrastination in probation world. It's a direct strike against your freedom.
That program we believe will be available in the future.
It will.
Is there anything else contained in your pre-sentence investigation you want to bring to the court's attention? Thank you. I'll pass the witness round.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Kimler?
Have you checked the ISF facility to see if they have a GED program?
They for a fact do, sir.
Check to see if he participated in it? Check to see if he participated in it?
Didn't mention anything about it until after his release from the facility.
My question is, did you try
No,
to check?
I didn't have a reason to say that he had participated in that until after his release.
No, not trying to put you in a defensive posture. I'm just wondering if there's been any kind of independent attempt by the probation department to corroborate what he said about participating in the program.
He didn't present any documentation.
So my question,
He didn't check with ISF to verify what he said.
but just to be clear, ISF does in fact have a GED program.
They do.
Has he maintained employment while he's been in probation?
He has.
So lack of a GED. And again, the GED is worthwhile on its own merits, but it doesn't seem to have been impacted as able to maintain employment with lack of a GED. He's been able to maintain employment without it.
Yes.
So you would say he has worked faithfully to.
He has.
What is the moral recognition class? Is that how you say that, recognition?
Yes, sir. That's how you say it.
How many sessions is that?
8.
Over a week, once a week, or once a month?
They present one lesson each week until they have finished the course.
And it's a progression, then they're different classes. It's like a progression from 1 through 8.
There's
you would have to-
that they have to purchase, and they do each chapter in the book until they have completed it.
In sequence, right? In
Yes.
sequence. So he would need at least 8 weeks to complete that if you took one session per week, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Has he maintained a proper demeanor with you?
Yes, sir.
And as far as his reporting, he certainly hasn't become an absconder, is that right?
He's been an
has-
absconder 3 times.
Well, as far as what she's concerned, has he maintained contact with you, or has he become?
Since his release from custody, yes.
He's maintained
Yes.
and reported this directly. In your report, you seem to indicate a willingness, a reluctant willingness, perhaps, to have him continued on probation. Would you agree with that?
I hesitated to recommend that he be continued.
Did you recommend that or not?
My statement was that I hesitate to recommend.
3 times, let me translate. Absconding means going Mia from probation check-ins to a judge. Screams, I don't care about your rules? Not exactly the best sales pitch if you're hoping for mercy.
Should the court decide? So I'm really leaving it up to the court because I don't want to make a recommendation.
So you don't have a recommendation. So you're not recommending that he be revoked, but you're not recommending that he be continued. Is that true? But if the court were to see fit to continue him, then you would suggest extending him a year to give him an opportunity to complete the GED, pay his fees, and I guess at this point, once you all get somebody hired to do the Moral Recognition Therapy class. Is that right?
Right, and I also recommend you come back to verify.
Every 6 months.
Yes,
Sure.
he has a habit of not reporting.
And of course, you could notify the system, schedule a hearing, and holding this in advance, right? These applications.
I'm not holding, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I was just, that's what.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the moral recognition? What's that directed to achieve with probationers?
It's to teach them moral standards, have a sense of ethics and values, as well as other life skills.
To what end? Keep them from reoffending?
Yes,
Be a good citizen.
yes, sir.
Has he reoffended since he's been on probation?
No, sir, he has not.
That's
I have another question concerning those allegations.
Thank you. So, concerning those allegations, number 2 and number 3, I am going to find those.
This part is key. Moral Recognition Therapy. Sounds fancy, but it's basically teaching ethics, responsibility, and decision-making. Translation. Stop breaking the law. Start acting like an adult. The irony? The very program designed to keep him out of prison, he hasn't even started.
It's true that there's sufficient evidence to find counts 2 and 3 true. And so, what the ISF that he went to, it doesn't say if it was cognitive or. Do you know, Mr.
It would have been a combination of both at the time. It was substance abuse, cognitive intervention tracks because he tested positive for THC.
So he went back then. You could do both. You can't do that now. I don't think.
Based on what they're offering at this point. But yes, he went for cognitive as well as substance abuse.
Okay.
And we're referring to the admin hearing from January 15th of 25, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Indicates that on January 12th of 2024, that it was recommended and approved that he, or on the 23rd, sorry, that he was successfully complete ISF cognitive and substance abuse tracks.
So is that a 6-month program?
It is a 90-day program.
So both stuff.
I think they changed what they offer now, but it's a substance abuse now, and then it's a cognitive, and then relapse at this time. They combined substance abuse and cognitive tracks.
I think you wanted to address the court to He has written the letter. Sure.
I've read the letter as well. Mr. Mays?
With the transcripts, I have them in my folder. When I went to the GD to work with her, like I said, that she couldn't take them, so I started doing GD on my own, like on my phone. I ain't got to work out complete the class on my own. I just brought to attention that I have been doing the classes and stuff.
Why didn't you bring it to her like you're supposed to? Okay. Mr. Nichols?
Judge, I know that this is a tough call for the court. These aren't the worst allegations we've ever seen, but he's also in zero tolerance and has been several times sanctioned, both in jail and with the ISF programs. And still, after only 3 years on, not even 4 years on probation, Judge, back yet again. It's really a test of zero tolerance at this point, Judge, because that's what he was ordered. Was no problems whatsoever. And missing 3 months of reporting is a pretty big red flag.
You look back at something. Also, before I want to make.
Here's the turning point. The prosecutor is hammering the zero tolerance clause, meaning Joshua had no wiggle room. Missing probation. Check-ins for 3 months isn't just a slip-up. In court terms, it's like slamming your own cell door shut.
Make sure everything is saying that it was burglary of a habitation, but at some point, it looks like, at least on the old PSI, it was attempted burglary of a habitation, a 3rd degree. I want to make sure all the administrative hearings, the motion to revoke, everything says burglary of a habitation. I want to get that cleared up.
Your Honor, actually, I think the indictment is attempted. At least I'm looking
Is
at the
it?
indictment that's captioned attempted burglary of habitation.
Okay, so the burglary of a habitation. Do you want to make an oral motion to amend at least this motion that we're talking about today?
Yes, Your Honor, I will change burglary of habitation to attempted burglary of a habitation, a 3rd degree felony.
All right. So we're talking about a 3rd degree felony. So, Mr. Mays, the problem is that you just like to do what you want to do when you want to do it.
Yeah, man.
And
Good argument. The thing I just wanted to say is it's kind of glass half full, glass half empty thing. If you want to look at somebody that we're trying to return to the community as a productive citizen, which is the goal versus sending another person to the penitentiary, he has maintained employment. He's had some, I guess, hiccups on probation as far as reporting, but he hasn't reoffended. He's employed. It seems like he has made a positive contribution to society at this stage. I don't really see where the interest, me personally, the interest of the community would be service to send another person to the penitentiary when you are making progress. And again, it's marginal, but looking at the totality of the circumstances to keep working with him to hopefully keep him out of prison, keep him employed.
well, here's my thoughts, Mr. Mays. You're not going home today. That's not happening. You're not going to walk out of here today. You're either going to get revoked to go to prison, or you're going to go to the cognitive track of ISF. Because somewhere along the path, you did not pay attention and you haven't learned from whatever treatment you've had before to make better decisions. You've been put on zero tolerance. You've been told don't miss another appointment. You have now 3 different times been given these opportunities and have not taken advantage of them. I don't disagree with Mr. Kimler. You haven't reoffended. You're not testing positive all the time. You're not doing those things, but you don't get to choose when you go to probation, when you don't, and you don't get to all of a sudden be really good at it when you have a court date coming up. Because that's something that is really frustrating to me, is that all of a sudden people start doing what they're supposed to be doing when they know they could go to prison. So my thought I mean, you think it's ridiculous. You have hardly any criminal history.